That's finally over. I guess we aren't gonna fight Sigmund. I mean, Sigmund's not here, but I was kind of like thinking to myself, oh, maybe Sigmund will come and we'll fight him after Shirley. At last, we can take a moment to breathe. Is everything alright? You didn't get hurt or anything, did you? Lloyd, answer me one question. What in the hell were you thinking? You want to answer your own question there, buddy? Huh? Randy, why? Don't you get it? You just stepped into a war zone like it was nothing. So did you. You're not a Jaeger, not a soldier. You never spilled anyone's blood. Yet you waltzed right in. Can't you see just how goddamn dangerous that was? Randy. Dude, we had a terrorist attack at Orcus Tower. I mean, I'm not gonna say that this was worse or what's worse, but I mean, a terrorist attack is no joke, and that's just as dangerous. Don't think this excludes you, Mademoiselle, or you either, Teotot. And you, Noel, Wazi. You two understand the risk better than they do. I can't for the life of me get why you didn't stop him. But you, Lloyd, where the hell do you get off calling yourself a leader after pulling this shit? What in Adios' name were you thinking? Putting your team's lives on the line at a time like this? You don't know what you're talking about. Lloyd, what are you... I didn't come here to risk the lives of my teammates. I came to save one. I mean, really. See ya? Did you seriously think that little scrap of paper was gonna justify you leaving our lives forever? Yeah, like, what you think? That they weren't gonna go after you? Come on now. I always knew. Someone like me had no business getting close to you guys in the first place. My hands are drenched in blood. The lives I've taken, they weren't all soldiers. I didn't think twice about using an innocent village to bait our enemies. Every time I look in your eyes, I see him. The guy whose life I took away, even though he did nothing to deserve it. This is the man you see standing in front of you, an irredeemable piece of shit. You think you're gonna do me a favor here? Just give it a rest already. Always looking at me with those puppy dog eyes, counting on me like I'm even worth looking up to. If you keep it up, I might end up forgiving myself, and that's something I have no right to do. Randy. Please, Randy. I don't know what to say. So that's what this is about. Man, this is a relief. Apparently Lloyd knows what to say. He knows everything. Lloyd, what are you... I was scared you'd try to laugh this off, crack a few jokes like always. I would have been stumped if you did. But after all this time, you finally came clean to us. The truth is, we're not that different when it comes down to it. You're just as much of a kid as we are. All of us knew you had a heavy burden, but we thought not touching on it was a respectful thing to do. So instead, we kept relying on you without ever returning the favor. Indeed. He's right. Come on. I just said that I don't deserve that kind of treatment. I'll agree with you on this, Randy. Your past actions, guilt, regrets, they're all yours to carry. That's something that falls on you to come to terms with. And of course, the terms you reach may not be enough to allow you to forgive yourself. But even if no one else forgives you, even if you never forgive yourself, we always will, Randy. That I can promise you. That's right. Being able to forgive and accept each other is exactly what makes us a team. This is no different from when you all accepted me, even after learning of my past. It would only be right that I pardon your transgressions just as I do your sleazy, careless attitude. I forgive you too, of course. The weight of taking a life on the battlefield is something we, as soldiers, always have to face. Far be it from me to give a heartfelt speech about the spirit of friendship, but the truth is that everyone piles up sins simply by living. That's to say, in the eyes of Adios, we're not all that different, are we? None of us can cling to the past forever, or know what the future holds. All we can do is live in the moment, like every single day is our last. At this very moment, we stand together, in the same place and time. If the simple fact is enough to make you smile, if even just a little, all I ask in return is that you accept us and our forgiveness for what it is. Sheesh, every damn time. What did I do to deserve your cornball attempts at consoling me anyway? You get off me on making a chump out of me, is that it? There's no need to hold it in. I know exactly how it feels to be in your position. That's right, you once said to yourself, didn't you? You once said yourself, words. The moment we joined the SSS, we were fated to fall victim to Lloyd's sappiness. Wait, how is it my fault again? He does have a way with words, doesn't he? For all my experience as a host, I still can't compare to a smooth talker like him. I'm a murderer, a useless good-for-nothing jackass. I tried to act all tough and smart, but in the end, I got curb stomped by a little girl, even if she is a demon inside. Hell, it's amazing this little tantrum I threw didn't get us killed. Not that I won't have more down the road. Yet despite all that, you still don't mind. Not one bit. And that goes without saying. Bring it on. We'll always be there to pick up the slack. You know what they say, adversity builds character. Screw you, Wazzy. You squealed on me, didn't you? What the hell happened to keeping your mouth shut, you little rat? Now, Randy, you insult me. I didn't breathe a word, pulling the others put in the legwork to find you all on their own. Wait a second, Wazzy. You knew Randy left, even before we found out? Wazzy, I don't believe you. Tisk tisk, Wazzy. You dug yourself a new low with this one. Hey, now, it's not as if I knew exactly where he was headed. Honestly, why do I always have to be the bad guy? He says without a hint of irony. I suggest we leave him in the mountains to reflect on his breach of our trust. No! Not even Wazzy deserves that. Well, with that off my chest, I'm ready to get back to business as usual. Getting kinda late, why don't we see how Mirai and the rest are doing? Yeah, I agree. I can only hope the Red Constellation made a full retreat from the mountain path. Imagine if they didn't. Shirley comes and jump scares us from behind a rock or something. Why does our car have paw prints? I never questioned it until right now. Anyway, that was a nice scene with Randy and the SSS there. I'm happy to report that the Red Constellation has made a full retreat from the mountain path. Thankfully, there don't seem to be any signs of looting or pillaging. That's a relief. Thank goodness, that's one silver lining at least. It's Corps' policy not to plunder civilians unless it's absolutely necessary. Though if they'd been ordered to, they would have stripped the place of everything that wasn't nailed down. Are you alright? I heard that you got a little carried away back there. Nah, I'm good. My rifle's going to be out of commission for a while though. Sucks after all that trouble I went through to fix it up. Did get a decent chunk of it broken off by those spinning blades, didn't it? To give Shirley's chainsaw rifle hybrid, it would seem the Red Constellation has a very unusual preference in weaponry. Yeah, it's the kind of stuff that you can only get done in a specialized workshop. Guillaume should be able to figure out something if I hit him up though. Yeah, I'm sure he can. Let's drop it off with him first thing once we get back to the city. I guess we'll get Berserker later in the game as an S-Craft. I'm proud of you, Randy. You finally mustered up the nerve to pick up a rifle again. Better late than never. What's this I'm hearing? Don't tell me you were worried about little old Randy. Of course I was. If you hadn't froze up every time you were behind a barrel, we'd still be in the CGF together. Not that I want us to be together or anything. I just wasn't sure a flake like you could find work anywhere else is all. She really is sweet on him, isn't she? I think Randy has taken notice of that himself. This is Mirai of the first unit. Copy that, where are they now? Could I get a 10-9 on that? Is everything alright? The Jaegers who retreated have vanished entirely. Signs indicate that they took the fork in the tunnel that leads towards the ruins. The Moon Temple. Could it be that they're taking refuge inside it? I doubt it. The barricade placed in front of the ruins shows no traces of tampering. Where in the world could they be? That area is lined with steep cliffs all around. If not the ruins, where else could they possibly even go? I know that Shirley girl is anything but sensical, but this isn't adding up. I knew something was off. Thinking back, their numbers on the mountain path weren't nearly what I thought they'd be. They numbered us 100 strong when they came to Crossbell, and they're just lowballing it. There were only around 20 of them here in Mainz. More importantly, Sigmund Orlando. Surely would be lucky to call herself half the beast he is, so where the hell is the guy? You don't suppose... Everyone, look! That Crossbell? It can't be. Crossbell City's on fire. Oh, chapter end? Oh, dang. That's dark. Medal of Luster. Give me all this DP. Hey. Alright, save the game. Moving on to chapter 4. How are people not panicking? This place is supposed to be on fire, isn't it? Oh, so we're in the finale of Cold Steel 1. We were in chapter 4, or not 4. Chapter 4 is what we're in now in Azure. Chapter 6 of Cold Steel 1, now we're in the finale. And Cold Steel 1 has 7 chapters. I forgot it had that many. Then again, I think Sky 2 had like 8 or 9. Sully's amazing. She's killing it out there. This has to be before the fire start. That's the only thing that makes sense. You could say that again. Her training paid off in spades. She's doing alright, if you enjoy that sort of thing. Who could have guessed adding just one scene could revolutionize our entire show like this? I'll say, turns out Ilya and Yvonne's persistence was worth it after all. It certainly was. As long as Sully is here, the troop will be just fine without me. Huh? What's wrong? Did something catch your eye? What is this I'm sensing? There's 5, no, 10. Why? Why now? It can't be. What's happening? Look above! Is that Shirley? Is that her and her chainsaw? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, I wasn't gonna make it for the big finale there. I know you worked real hard on this new scene and all, but I'm gonna have to cut it short here. Sorry, that's the editing process for you. But hey, what matters is that we have fun with it, right? Geronimo! What the? Get back! That really just smashed Ilya? Holy cow. Oh my word, that blood is real. It fell right on her. No, Ilya is dead. There's no way Ilya is alive from that. Risha? No, this can't be Ilya. This is horrible. How could this happen? Ilya, you alright? Speak to me. Sully, how is she? I'm fine. If you hadn't pushed me away there, I would've... Thank goodness. I mean, you could have been crushed. You would have been the one crushed if not for Ilya. Risha, it's up to you. The next act must go. Theo, help me with her. Right. Wow, did you hear that? Even at death's door, all she could think about is the show. That's what I call dedication. Or I guess it'll be dedication pretty soon. I can totally see how you felt for her, Risha. Bloody Shirley. Who is this girl? I've never seen her before. A gun? She's got a gun! Man, they just start this chapter by killing off Ilya? Save me, adios. And now the fire. You monsters. Ah, there it is. That's the face I wanted to see. Go ahead, let all that power out. Show me what the real Risha Mayo can do when she isn't wasting her strength on playing charades. Here, I did you a favor of picking this up from your place on the way here. You won't find a stage better than this. Got your dancing shoes on? Then let's boogie. I'll make you pay, Shirley Orlando. Crossbell's fate. Ooh, I like the color change on the chapter screen. Inspector, we have to bunker down below ground, quick. Idiots, we can't do that until all the floors have been evacuated. Now keep your guard up, that shutter's bound to come down any second. Don't say that, it managed to hold out when the CGF tried to break in, didn't it? I'm telling you, we need to get ourselves out of here already. All personnel have been evacuated to the restricted area underground. Now it's our turn, let's hurry. Got it, nice work, Fran. Thank Adios for sit. Huh? Shit, move now. A grenade. Goddess, damn it all. No, it'll suck. Damn, how'd they manage to advance this far? What route could they possibly have come from? Chances are they used an airship to make their approach. That would explain how the unit that vanished on the mountain path made their escape. Impossible, doing that would have triggered our anti-aircraft radars. It simply isn't feasible to fly through our Crossbell in airspace without being detected, unless... Damn it, could they be utilizing the same technology the Society had during the Liberal incident? Stealth functionality? Yes, it's possible that their airship is equipped with it. We don't exactly have the leeway to verify that right now. I'm perfectly aware of that. Hey, Wald. Well, ain't this a pretty sight? The more sacrifices I get, the stronger I become, huh? I like it. That advice ain't too shabby. Well, Downtown District is destroyed then. There's no way it's surviving that. The hell is that? Holy crap, the old apartments. They're totally wrecked. The hell is that friggin' thing? Why does that wall say S on it? Perfect timing, boys. They're just the kind of sacrifices I was looking for. The helpless trash that I had no choice but to protect. Every one of you a token of my past, my weaknesses. What the? No way, is that you? What? Oh wow, they're all dead. There's no way they're surviving that. Guys, Koki, stay with me. No, Dino, get out of here. Save yourself. Look who we have here. Monster. Works for me. I'll make you join them. That's far enough. Dang, that's a big one, alright. What is that? A demon. Teens, Ves, begin extinguishing the surrounding fire. Yes, sir. Jingo, get in touch with the rest of the neighborhood and tell them to get the hell out of here. Oh, on it, mama. Words. Well, if it ain't cue ball and the shady asshole weapons dealer. What? You here to show me what you got to? If that's what you desire. Wazi has authorized me to use whatever force is necessary to put a stop to you. Adios almighty. I'm not too keen on having to whip out the good stuff. You have a cannon launcher? I guess you are part of like a workshop or whatever. Exchange shop. But I can't let you wreck the neighborhood. I'm trying to run a business down here, you know. Bring it on. You want a taste of walled whales? I'll crush your bones till you're nothing but marrow and dust. There you are. Hold the line, men. We cannot let them infiltrate the building. Yes, sir. Ayui's martial artists, huh? They've got spirit, I'll give him that. Scarlet Ogre. If you think you could stop me, then be my guest. This is your chance to cut the scorpion off at the head. I'll take you all on at once. Don't mock us. Wait, you don't. Or wait, don't. Words. Is that all? Wait, you're gonna ask back? Taste skill. Inconceivable. You must be Sile's right-hand man. You seem like you can hold your own. I'd oblige if I had the time, but your boss and I have business to discuss. Kill him. Nice try. Oh, they're dead. So many people slaughtered. My word, haven't you ever heard of knocking, my good man? Sorry, but I'm a bit of a rush. I have places to be, things to do. But I have to hand it to you, White Orchid Dragon. You're as crafty as they say. Things are more short-staffed than usual around here. I take it you saw this invasion coming a cellage away. More or less. We're not foolish enough to challenge you blood-drunk war addicts head-on. Yet even still, you haven't made any attempt to save your own skin. Which will only mean one thing. You plan to take the ogre on with your own two hands. Goodness, no. You'd already be an overwhelming foe for Master Yin, yet alone for me. I merely waited for you to come to me so that I could confirm one little thing. Did you now? And what's that? Isn't it obvious? Your current client, of course. Who could the highest bidder be this time, I wonder? I like you. I knew you had a spine in there somewhere. Oh my word. Yeah, that dude's dead. Everyone is dead. I wonder if Sayo was really dead there. One step too slow. Vice leader. There's no way Sayo is dead. But like, how does he survive that? Who knows how like high this floor is of the Highway headquarters or whatever. One of his right-hand man. Forgive us who managed to wound him, but... So that makes 2 runaways, huh? I consider myself the sporting type. Let them slink underground to sharpen their fangs. Alright, it's time we close the deal. Light the place up. After that, we move into the IBC building. Ja. Yes, I get it. The place is... Okay, yeah, here's the SSS. I don't believe this. It's terrible. How could this happen?
この後もしばらくはこの辺りにいるつもりだ。
What?
このままじゃあの子たちが逃げ出すのを待つしかない。
What?
このままじゃあの子たちが逃げ出すのを待つしかない。
I don't believe this. It's terrible. How could this happen? We have to scope out the situation here and fast. This is Sergey, you guys hear me okay? Chief? Are you alright? Yeah, more or less. HQ got hit pretty bad, so we taken up post at the SSS building. I'm in charge of re-establishing contact with everyone. Headquarters was attacked. We'll head there right away. No need, Sony and her men are already headed over there. What I need all of you to do is make your way to the Harbor District. The Harbor District? Why there? I just got word now that one of the Jaeger units blasted Hybe's office building, the Kingdom Come. After that, they marched right into IBC. The main bulk of their forces, however, are laying siege to Orcus Tower. It sounds like Arios and Dudley are holding their own, but they'll probably need backup from the CGF. As for the rest of the Bracers, they got their hands full dealing with the Corps' military monsters in the city, so that leaves you guys. You're the only ones who can lend a hand in the Harbor District. But what about the SSS building? Is everything alright there? We've been providing shelter to any passerby who had nowhere else to go. With Zay on our side, those military monsters know better than to try us. Kia's here too, safe and sound, so don't worry. Thank goodness. Sounds like they're gonna do just fine for themselves. Understood, we'll head straight for the Harbor District. Good. Be careful out there. They're attacking the IBC. Is it the mirror they're after? I'm not sure. Either way, we need to get over there as quickly as we can. Though honestly, it's hard not to worry about how headquarters is holding up against the attack. Me too. We can't afford to take any detours. We all have people we know at the IBC building. They might need our help. You're right, chances are high that Bell is in there too. Yona and Chief Roberts are likely in the Foundation's office as well. And just a heads up, we should park as soon as we get to the Harbor District. If we approach a building like this, we're liable to get smacked by an anti-tank gun, a Panzerfaust. We have to worry about that too. Roger, I'll step on it until we get to the Harbor District. Shortly after, SSS priorities the CGF armored cars. Made their way to the Harbor District via East Street, taking care to avoid skirmishes. Yeah, they ball stuffed this entire place. Damn, so Hyru really was hit. But I can't imagine Sayo and his men would go down with a whimper like this. We can worry about that later. Let's book it to the IBC. For the time being, Randy will be required attack member. Please select which character you would like to send to the back lines. Noel.